Hey there guys, welcome to TweetAttacks Pro 2. Now this is just a quick video where I've had some questions about tasks, and so I wanted to do is just run through a very quick add task and give you some of the details of what's in there, just so as you can go away and create your own. So I've got a couple of tasks running there, as we can see in the background. Before I create a new task, you click the add task button. First thing you need to do is select the account that you want it to actually be a task for. You can take multiple accounts if you want to. It doesn't just have to be the one. Next thing, we can just see very quickly the task run order here. Currently you can see it goes in follow, follow back, unfollow, tweet, retweet, reply. We can actually move them up if we want to and change the order. I like to have a follow and then follow back and then unfollow, because it's a nice order to be in. Coming to the main view here, we have a follow blacklist and an unfollow whitelist. So unfollow whitelist is basically where you put accounts which you are following and you don't want to be unfollowed. So maybe users that you're interested in actually the tweets of, because what will happen automatically is that within the tool they'll be unfollowed after the specific number of days that you put in the unfollow tab, which we'll get to later. The follow blacklist is kind of the opposite. It allows you to put in some accounts that you don't want to follow regardless. What you can also do is here you can actually do a stop task when account followers get more than a set amount, and pause the account if the account followed more than etc. You just change those. Again, also you've got desktop follow, mobile stop follow. Moving on, follow. This is where you actually set up the search for follows for the account. So you firstly set it up to run between certain times, and this would be, say, where you're running the TweetAttacks Pro 2 all the time and you want it to run at certain times of the day. You can set up keywords. So somebody's insert technology news, you can insert random words automatically. Search by username, tweets, in all the tweets at the top. You can do a by import accounts, which you have a text file which has a list of accounts in there, and you can actually got some advanced options here, so you can have lots of things with words and phrases and people, etc. Going down a little bit further, you've got don't follow the same people, follow people's followers, don't follow people that have links in the last 3 tweets. So you might not want to follow people that post out lots of links. Don't follow people without new tweets in a set amount of days, so maybe an inactive account. You can post new, or someone that doesn't talk a lot. You can post new tweets and mention the people followed immediately. Don't follow people with the default avatar, which again, it could be someone that's just set up an account for something like following back himself or herself. And don't follow people with no links. We've got some settings here which we can set up the amount of time and intervals for follow backs, etc. Or for follows, I should say, etc. Follow back. So this is where you have a task that will follow back anybody that's followed you, which comes in handy when you want to follow a number of people and then you find that more people follow back that you haven't followed, and then this allows you to follow them back without actually having to do it all by hand. Again, you can set amounts of time, you can set maximums, and you can have it run between certain times. Unfollow, so this will allow you to unfollow people that are not following you. There's these limits in Twitter that, if you don't know, that basically there's a ratio between how many you follow or can follow and how many follow you, and if you cross those ratios then it won't allow you to follow any more people until that's sorted. So this allows you to kind of maybe keep it in check, where you might want it to, you might use this every day and it follows 50 people every day, but after a set amount of days, it's 3, set to be 5 or 10 for example, you might say, okay, there's 50 people that I followed 4 days ago and only 20 are following me back, so I want to unfollow the other 30, and this will do it automatically. And you can set maximum follow amount per day, etc. Tweet, this is where it gets interesting because it allows you to actually create tweets to be automatically tweeted. You can actually create it so you can put spin on it. Go and check out spin on the internet. There's lots of words about how to do that, but basically it's where you have a sentence and sections will have, say, 3 different words which you can choose from. You can use app mentions, and again you've got the tweet amount times to set up and the maximum per day. Retweets, so this again retweets of anything that you think is interesting by search keyword. Reply, so this again is a reply to certain tweets. And the following last one is direct message, and this is quite useful because you can actually have it sent to my new followers, so that when someone follows you, you can have a particular tweet sent to them. So it's quite handy to kind of make them feel more, you know, they're more sort of, you're happy that they're following you because they automatically get a tweet saying thank you for following, etc. So that's it. Once you're done, you just give it a name, save it, comes up in the list, and then you just select it and run it. Pretty simple, pretty powerful, and it's actually quite nice to have. It allows you to put everything in one chunk. Just press the button to start go, and that's it. You don't have to keep switching between menu items. All one task. Anyway guys, that's all I had to show you. Thanks for watching. Go, if you want to check out TweetText Pro 2, the link is in the description below. Go check it out, especially if you want to do some internet marketing or something. It's actually very good for Twitter marketing. So guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye for now.